Has Canelo Alvarez lost a step, or are we just fickle boxing fans? Knuckleheads, I think this is a question that's starting to make its way into the hearts and minds of boxing fans, and it's not just coming from haters anymore. It's coming from opponents, and it's coming from promoters too. Case in point, John Ryder and Eddie Hearn. Listen, John Ryder, in a very recent interview leading up to the fight on Saturday night, has indicated that he thinks this is the ideal time to go after Canelo Alvarez because he didn't look that great in 2022, losing to Bivol and then not looking so great against Triple G. And not only that, he's coming off of a surgery subsequent to the Triple G fight. And when they were interviewing Eddie Hearn in a very recent interview leading up to fight week, he kind of suggested the same thing, right? He said Canelo didn't look that great in 2022, and we know John Ryder isn't Canelo Alvarez, but this is good circumstances for John Ryder with Canelo not looking great in 2022 and Canelo coming off of a surgery. Now, of course, John Ryder, he's going to want something to bank on. So when he says this kind of stuff, he's saying it optimistically. He's hopeful that he can rely on these circumstances a little bit to even the gap between the two, as Canelo Alvarez is a rightful minus 1,600 favorite. And Eddie Hearn, we all know Fast Car Eddie. He's just trying to spice this thing up, maybe. He's trying to add a little bit more intrigue to the fight, maybe, right? But this is a question that we really have to ask ourselves, right? Not only did Canelo look the worst he's looked in a very long time in 2022, his last two outings, and not only is he coming off a very serious surgery to his wrist, and I believe also to his knee, and he's not fought since that surgery, but he's also over 50 fights into his career. And while people say he's still in his early 30s, he should still be in his prime, we've seen guys past their prime in their 30s and even in their 20s, right? Guys like Fernando Vargas come to mind. Guys like Teofimo Lopez come to mind, who's 25 years old, and a lot of people feel like he's on the backslide. So I do think this is an interesting question that I want to ask you guys, and we have to ask ourselves as boxing fans. Has Canelo Alvarez lost a step? If you ask me, he has not, or it remains to be seen, rather. I want to see what he looks like on Saturday night, and then I'll offer a diagnosis. But it doesn't look to me like he's really lost a step yet. He didn't look great against Bivol, but I just thought Bivol had the right game plan, the right size, the right everything. And against Triple G, even though I thought Canelo should have gotten him out of there in that third fight, Triple G has always been a very durable guy, so I can't knock him too hard for that. I think I'm going to have to watch on Saturday and see what happens. So my question for you, and I want you guys to leave your answer in the comment section below. Has Canelo Alvarez lost a step? After you leave your comment in the comment section below, please subscribe, join the channel, and get your merch below to help me continue to build this channel. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about this.